Hello everyone, today I will continue to share the video 30 seconds about complex sentence. Let's see what are they. Complex sentence has one main indirect clause and one or more subordinate dependent clauses. The dependent clause cannot stand alone. It adds extra information to the main clause. For example, because it was raining, we stayed at home. Because it was raining is the dependent clause. We stay at home is the independent clause. Because independence log, it provides enough information and it's finish an idea an opinion. We stayed at home, and this is the clause to provide more detail about the reason why you stay at home, because it's raining. If don't have the dependent clause, is also okay. It's also is the right sentence because it's provide enough information. Okay, the structure of complex sentence. The structure English. The structure dependent clause, comma, independent clause, or independent clause plus dependent clause. English example: although he was tired, he finished the work. Although is the what? Is the conjunction word. And if the conjunction word stay at the beginning of the sentence, between the sentence it has the comma. If the conjunction word is at the middle of the sentence, it don't need a comma. There is a comma if subclause stand at the beginning of the sentence. Okay. And three types of dependent clause. Adverb clause. Modifying verbs or whole sentences to indicate times, reason, and contrasting conditions. Conjunction because, although, when, if, since, while. For example, I stay home because it was raining. And types of subclause: adjective or relative clause. The role to modifying verb now. Conjunction: who, which, that, whose, where. For example, the man who lives next door is kind. Noun clause. Types of subclause: noun clause. The roles as the subject, object, or complement in the sentence. Conjunction: that, what, how, why, if, whether. I don't know what she wants. Okay. And the relationship between complex sentence and relative clause. Comparison point: complex sentence and relative clause. Nature: complex sentence, a type of sentence consisting of a main clause and a subordinate clause. and relative clause, a type of subordinate clause in a complex sentence. Role, complex sentence, comprehensive. The role of complex sentence. Comprehensive contains many different types of subordinate clauses. The role of relative clause, just modify for nouns. Example, complex sentence, because it was raining, we stayed home. Example of relative clause, the man who helped me is a doctor. So you can understand simply all sentences with relative clauses are complex sentences, but not all complex sentences are relative clauses. And this is the quick summary for you to understand, to remember the size. There are conjunctions like and, but also sentence type, compound sentence. There is because, although, when, if is the complex sentence. There is who, which, that are complex sentence with the relative clause. That is what, that, what, why used as noun. It is complex sentence with a relative with a noun. And easily remembering summary. Simple sentence has one clause, no conjunction. For example, I like coffee. Compound sentence, there are more than two independents. Conjunction and but also. For example, I like coffee but I prefer tea. Complex sentence include one main clause and more than one subclause. Conjunction include because, although, who, that, when. Example, I stayed home because it's rained. Okay? And these are your exercise to practice to help you be familiar with the structure and remember deeper the theory today. And if you watch this video but haven't subscribed, let's subscribe my channel to motivate my spirit. For me, that I know you are concerned what I share. That is a great motivation for me to produce more valuable videos in future. Thank you so much. Thank you.